Hey everyone, Ash here from the Goodison Blues, and I hope you are all well. Just a quick video. I'll be back later on today with a match preview to Sunday's game, of course, with Brentford. But this video is going to talk about not so much as a match reaction, I didn't get a chance to do, but more just a little discussion on what is happening at Everton Football Club. What is the football club afraid to come out and say in regards to what is going on with your fair play rules? What's happening with the board, their AGM? There's a whole thing going on. Because we all know there's a fans are looking for answers at the moment as to what is going on with the club. Now we know at the moment most fans, whether they wanted Rafa Benitez appointed or not, we all I'd say we are all on the same mindset that we are not blaming Rafa Benitez for what has happened over the last while in regards to the players that we have available at the club, the spirit, the terror. It's completely not even the players not want to give a shit for the shirt. The fans want to know what in sweet Jesus is going on, and maybe some people say, okay, if Rafa's not the answer, well, who is the answer? Because at the end of the day, if Rafa walks away, or say by Wednesday evening, and we've had a defeat against Brentford and an almighty defeat against that shower across the road, what will happen is the fans will absolutely go. It'll be toxic like there's never been toxicity before, because what will happen is at Goodison Park the Rafa songs will be sang by that side, and it'll be like a tribute to Rafa Benitez. Thank you very much for doing a good job for sending down our arch enemy. That's the way it'll be read by Liverpool fans, and it'll be absolutely toxic at Goodison Park. And whether Rafa goes on and loses the next 15 games, Rafa goes on and wins 20 games, Rafa goes on and draws 20 games, whether he walks away, resigns, gets the bullet, whoever manager comes in still will have that core to deal with. We have all those players that we've paid over the top money for over the last 5 or 6 years. 500 million in the last 5 or 6 years. And the one that sticks to mind would obviously be Alex Iwobi. And you have to say to yourself, where does Brands come into this? Because does he have something to answer for? So he's sitting down with the representatives at Arsenal, and they say it'd be 35 million for him. And instead of going, no, we think that's a bit too much, we were 20, 22, 25, I know, and you barter backwards and forwards, and you're trying to get the contract sorted, and you're trying to get an agreement for the two clubs. What the Brands do is he's saying, do you know what, we're Everton, we've got loads of money now, 35 million is nothing, yeah, we'll accept it. Are they actually battling to get the correct fees that we should be getting for players? Now, off the top of my head, I can't remember the price that we got for what was the Balassi, what we got for him, but it was a ridiculously amount of money. But Balassi, at the different clubs he was at before he joined Everton, there was something there, so you could maybe see why the fee that we paid was what we paid. But apart from, at the time when we signed Alex Iwobi, and then we were also linked with 70 or 80 million for Zaha, I'm going I'd rather have Alex Iwobi. Now I put my hand up and say I'm wrong, because he's not showing anything now. It's getting to a stage where even at the River Bar, when Alex Iwobi gets on the ball, we know he's going to try and do the tricks, try and do the skills. He's going to lose the ball. We are singing his praises of losing the ball when he has the ball, and during he loses the ball and after he loses the ball. It's just this fans are just singing his name because they know he's going to do absolutely nothing with the ball. So what's going to, there's no point in, the guide that came out to say what clubs will have to spend in January, and Everton are at pretty much the top of that list with absolutely nothing. The club was more or less come out and say, no, don't worry guys, we do have something to spend. Well, we didn't have it already this season. We haven't sold any players. The wages haven't been brought down. Then where is this so-called money we're going to have to spend in January? It means that Rafa is going to have to pull some magic free signings out of his backside in January, because unless we sell one of our big assets, and of all the assets that we could afford to sell, the only one that sticks out in my mind would be Jordan Pickford. Now, not with a 30 million pittance that Spurs want. I'd be doubling that. because they can get Kepa and the other guy that they brought in for that, I think it was 70 odd million. Then 60 million minimum is what Pickford should be going for, because we might get a half decent replacement for 20 to 30 million, and then you still have money to invest more in the areas that we need to invest in, like right back, another midfielder, someone else, or left back to cover Luca Digne. So we can't get rid of Richarlison, we can't get rid of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Doucouré we can't let go. If we got a good price for Allen because I think he's 32 now, if there was a half decent price for Allen at his age, probably yes, I would let him go. But otherwise, no, it has to be Jordan Pickford. But we don't want Jordan Pickford to be sold. He's England's number one. We've had a pretty desperate season, but since in international football, he's played so well. He's gained confidence for being England's number one, and for his confidence, he should really be there now. Unless his agent gets in his face and says, "Look, I can get you a move to such and such. Let's put pressure on." Maybe he might want to move himself. But with this game that we have coming up on Sunday, it's imperative. It's a 6-pointer now, guys. A 6-pointer. We cannot afford to lose this game. We need some sort of, even if it's just the smidgen of confidence before we hit Wednesday evening's game against Liverpool, because if we lose this game and lose that game on Wednesday, God help anyone who's inside Goodison Park, because that atmosphere will be toxic. I bet money on it. It'll be absolutely toxic. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's a really difficult one, because we're saying this could only happen to Everton. It's like all these games now we're starting to roll over and just get tickled at the end of every game. We'll see how it happens on Sunday. Talk to you again soon.